it is estimated 70% of people turning 65 today will need long-term care in their lifetime. Now, how to pay for that care is an increasing worry for many Americans and for all of us. Sharon Epperson is here to explain what people need to know about planning ahead for long-term care. Hey, Sharon.
Hey, Joe. You know, for people who require long-term care, about 20% of them will need it for 5 years or more. The median cost for care for a private room in a nursing home is about $117,000 a year and is expected to rise to $157,000 in 10 years or so. So for Gen X and baby boomers, conversations now about how you will afford care as you age are critical.
Hackenberg and her partner Sharon Fleming have been caring for their parents for several years. Stacy's father passed away in April after being in an assisted living facility. While Stacy coordinated his care, the bills were covered by his pensions and veterans benefits.
It took about a year to actually get those benefits, despite filing for them. And had we not had a tiny little bit of money in my father's savings, we would have been in trouble.
Sharon's mother has Alzheimer's and recently moved into an assisted living facility.
It's about $8,000 a month. She doesn't need skilled nursing. She just needs to be safe.
Their parents never had long-term care insurance. Now Sharon and Stacy are considering buying coverage for themselves so they don't become a burden.
We're both really aware that long-term care insurance would be a very smart investment right now, not just for us, but for our kids.
This is such an important issue.
Howard Gleckman, an expert on long-term care, says the problem is many firms mispriced these insurance policies years ago and lost money on them. So the benefits aren't as generous now and rates are higher.
They're very afraid of what they call the tail risk, which is people who need care for a very long period of time, which gets really expensive for them.
The premium for a 55-year-old woman can range from $1,500 to $7,000 a year, depending on the benefits. If she's healthy, the cost averages about $3,700 a year for an expected benefit of about $400,000 when she's 85. Premiums are lower for men since they're less likely to use it.
These are like follow-ups.
Sharon's daughter, Alexa Fleming, a financial advisor, is helping her moms consider their options, which could include life insurance or annuities with long-term care benefits, or boosting their savings to pay for care as they go. Still, it's tough to talk about.
Those conversations nobody wants to have them necessarily, but better now than later.
Long-term care insurance policies may pay for care in a nursing home, assisted living facility, adult daycare center, or at home. And premiums can vary widely depending on the coverage and the amount of the daily benefit.
Does everyone have a policy of long-term? And what determines whether you get benefits?
What determines whether you get benefits is really the severity of your cognitive impairment. Also, you have to have a waiting period, sometimes up to 100 days before the benefits will kick in. But most importantly, you have to be unable to do 2 out of 6 what they call activities of daily living. So you have to have care in terms of bathing, in terms of dressing, in terms of getting on and off a toilet, transferring in and out of a bed. There are 6 different activities of daily living that you need to be able to, that they look at, and they need to see that you can't do 2 out of 6 of them. If you can do 5 out of 6, then you probably will not get the benefit.
In 100 days, just to make sure it's not just temporary, I guess?
I mean, there's a waiting period often for different types of insurance, and in this case, it could be 20 days, it could be 100 days.
What happens to the people? Like they said, it was mispriced years ago. People didn't, or the companies didn't anticipate the long-term care. Were those people out of luck? Did those places go bankrupt? Did they receive the benefits?
Some of those places are no longer offering that kind of insurance going forward.
So they've just stopped writing the policies.
They've stopped writing the policy, but you're still able to get that from some of the insurers, yes, if you've got it long ago.
But again, it's really,
it is a lot of money. It's a lot of money. And I don't think that people understood what the limitations were, that maybe it doesn't cover at-home care. Some policies do, some policies don't. And most importantly, it's these activities of daily living. People may not seem like themselves, but if they can do it according to whatever the independent nursing firm that looks into it says that they can do, then you're not going to be able to get that policy. You're not going to be able to get that benefit.
What's the average, do you say, stay for long-term care? You know,
Well, 20% of people are going to need to be there like 5 years or more. Yeah.
that's amazing.
And the reason men don't use it as much as they die.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And so they're less likely to claim the policy. Yeah.
Well, thanks for all this, Sharon.
Thanks.
No, but it's important to plan ahead for these things. You know, that's the whole point of it, is just to know that we're all going to age. Who knows how we're going to do it, and how are we going to pay for it? Who is going to help us with it? Where are we going to be? All of these things just to think about. It doesn't mean you have to have insurance, but it does mean that you need to think about it so that you're not putting that financial burden on other members of your family, or at least let them know they're going to be burdened.
All going to age, and after that, we're all going to die. So, happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday.